on Saturday night. But as usual, still setting up because things are way more complicated than they ought to be. Let me see. Let's move these windows around. Okay, we can click on that now. Now we can click on this. Move this window here. Let's see. Let's get this window here. A couple more things to click on. Let's click on this. Of course, you don't know what I'm clicking on, but it's this. Just trust me. It's this. Okay, that's done. Now, all we got to do is line up some windows, and we're ready to go. Okay. Oh, one more. One more click. All right, that's it. And Angel is here. Angel, you're the first one. Welcome to my live. I just got started. I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. I'm here to do original songs. Cooper's here. Candace, Amaris, Libby, welcome. Melody, welcome to my live. Ari, Lay, Fiona, Reeg, Lindsay, welcome. Alex, hello. Ray, Sophia, Dot, welcome to my live. Carolina, Rod, Abby, Aaron, welcome to my live, everybody. SK is here. Dot is here again. Sophie, Define, C, UB, Kia, Lizette, Lucia, welcome to my live. I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. Christy, how are you? Jackson is joining me. Jackson is here to see Mr. Jackson. Sophia, Natalie, Noah, welcome to my live. Alexander, Elise, Patty, how are you this evening, everybody? Hope you're having a good night. I hope I can make your night just slightly better by performing some original songs for you and maybe telling a few stories. If you have been following me and been watching my videos, you know I like to tell stories, and hopefully they're good ones. Okay, let's start off with a song. Why don't we do a song while we're at it? As long as we're talking about doing songs, let's do an original song. And I guess I'm going to start with this one tonight. I haven't done this one. Well, waking up while the world's asleep, so alive, just her and me, a blanket of stars and a bed of clover. See her heart, feel her heartbeat in her chest. Want to savor every breath. Before I know it, it'll all be over. Time is slipping away. Couldn't you just stay? Slow down, moon. I'm begging you. Please let this night go on and on. You're going down too soon. I've got her where she wants me now. Don't let the sun intrude. Slow down, moon. I'm not ashamed to be afraid of the dawn of another day, when the night has been this good. Well, I don't know what I'm in for. All I know is I want more. I'd make this last forever if I could. But time is slipping away. Couldn't you just stay? Slow down, moon, I'm begging you. Please let this night go on and on. You're going down too soon. I've got her where she wants me now. Don't let the sun intrude. Slow down, moon. other days. Well, I'm hoping so, but just in case, slow down, moon, I'm begging you. Please let this night go on and on. You're going down too soon. I've got her where she wants me now. Don't let the sun intrude. Slow down, moon. Well, I've got her where she wants me now. Don't let the sun intrude. Slow down, moon. Please slow down, moon. Please slow down, moon. Thank you, Heaven, and thank you, Odd, for the follow. Kat, thank you so much for sharing the live. Jen, that's a big compliment. Reborn Tom Petty. Oh, thank you, Emma, for the finger heart. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're the first gifter of the night. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I see that more people have come. We have Jack, Kay, Emma. Tay is here. Amelia, welcome to my live, everybody. Giselle, hey, welcome. Desiree, Angie, it's great to have you this evening. Oh, thank you, Zari. I'm so glad you liked that song. I'm here doing original songs. I have a lot of country songs. I haven't really been doing many of them in my recent lives, so I thought I'd throw a couple in there. Oh, thank you, Emma, for the Tiny Diney. Oh, and thank you. Oh, what is that one? I don't know what that one's called. It's a heart with a blue background. I don't know the proper name of it because I can't see it from this app that I'm streaming on, but I totally appreciate it. Please let me know what that's called so I can properly thank you. Hey, Amy, how are you? And thank you, Zari, for the share. Okay, Katie May, thank you so much for the follow. Let's see. All right, well, I feel like doing maybe another country song. Thank you so much, Ashlyn. If you don't like that one, I guess maybe you'll like this one. Yes to country. You know, it's so funny because my own kids don't like country. Actually, my son now does like some country songs, but I was writing country songs for years and my kids never really liked my music because they didn't like country. But, so I feel like, I never know who's going to like the country songs. I was all tucked in, but I couldn't sleep. I was starting school the next day. What would the other kids think of me? What if no one asked me to play? Daddy said, son, I know how you feel. It seems there's so much to learn. Your teacher will help you to read and write, but where the other kids are concerned, there ain't no school for that. You just do your best. Keep on moving ahead and let God do the rest. It's a matter of feeling more than fact, and there ain't no school for that. I combed my hair and shined my boots, checked the mirror one last time. It was my first date with Becky Jones, the sweetest girl at Davis High. Dad said, son, I know how you feel, as he handed me the keys to the car. There ain't no way you can be prepared for when someone steals your heart. There ain't no school for that. You just do your best. Keep on moving ahead and let God do the rest. It's a matter of feeling more than fact, and there ain't no school for that. Me and Becky just brought home our first. The future's in my hands. I say to Daddy, I hope I can fill your shoes. And now I understand there ain't no school for that. You just do your best. Keep on moving ahead and let God do the rest. It's a matter of feeling more than fact. And there ain't no school for that. It's a matter of feeling more than fact. And there ain't no school for that. Oh, well, Kat, if you love country songs, I don't want to do too many because then everybody will think I'm a country singer. And not everybody loves country songs. I have so many different types of songs I do. That actually kind of makes it hard to market myself because I don't fit neatly into a genre. Oh, thank you, Zari. I'm so glad you like it. And thank you, Jamie, for the follow. And if you're enjoying my live, please share it and follow me if you're not already. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, here's one. I haven't done this too many times, so I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up, but... Wasn't all that long ago. I just sit at home. No, I forgot how it goes. I haven't played this in a while. Wasn't all that long ago. I just sit at home alone. Pour myself a shot or 10. Pass out in my jeans again. You'd come back in my dreams and hold me like you still loved me. Those memories, so sweet it hurts. But waking with you gone was worse. Lately, I'm a little less crazy, a little less hazy. My eyes are a little more clear. I'm feeling a little more healing, spending more time kneeling, letting someone smarter steer. Doing less, wishing you were with me. Drinking more water than whiskey. Last night I went out with friends. Felt like my old self again. Remembered you just once or twice. Ordered Perrier on ice. But tonight it all comes back. I'm staring at this fifth of Jack. Think of you and take one drink. Then pour that bottle down the sink. Lately, I'm a little less crazy, a little less hazy. My eyes are a little more clear. I'm feeling a little more healing, spending more time kneeling, letting someone smarter steer. I'm doing less, wishing you were with me. Drinking more water than whiskey. Lately, I'm a little less crazy, a little less hazy. My eyes are a little more clear. I'm feeling a little more healing, spending more time kneeling, letting someone smarter steer. Doing less, wishing you were with me. Yeah, I woke up this morning and it hit me. I'm drinking more water than whiskey. Oh, thank you so much, Emma, for the share, and Target for the share, and Olivia, thank you for the, I can't tell what that is. It looks cute. It's a cat. Is that a cat? A kitten with a heart and a hand heart and 21 heart puffs. Thank you so much. And the hand heart, I don't know if y'all can see my live goal, but the hand heart is the first this evening to help me towards my live goal. So thank you so much, Olivia. And thank you, Emma. I'm so glad you like it. And thank you, Lainey, for the follow, and Sarah for the share. And anybody who wants to help me towards my live goal, I will appreciate it. And I will even allow you to make the suggestion on what to play next. Well, you can make the suggestion anyway, but I'm going to prioritize anybody who helps me towards my live goal. Thank you so much, Olivia. You're awesome. You really are. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm going to do another one. Here's one. You know, this one. There's kind of a story behind this one. Well, there is a story behind this one, but I wrote this. Oh, thank you, Emma, so much for the hand heart. You also are helping me to my live goal. I really appreciate you so much. So, I wrote this, actually, it was a long time ago I wrote this song. I totally forgot about it until recently. But this was kind of an honor because I used to run the Los Angeles chapter of the Nashville Songwriters Association International, otherwise known as, more commonly known as NSAI, which is a really amazing organization. If you're a songwriter, I strongly encourage you to check it out. But they got a new director a long time ago. God, this was a long time ago, more than 20 years ago. The director is still there. He's Bart Herberson. He's an amazing guy. And they brought a couple of hit songwriters. He brought a couple of hit songwriters with him to our chapter meeting. And we had what they call a guitar pull, which everybody got to play a song. And I had this new demo that I just made, and I played it. And one of the hit songwriters was really, I mean, this is a huge honor. But he invited me to write with him. And that is like, you don't know how big of an honor that is. Like everybody in Nashville who's like on their way up or trying to get on their way up wants to write with like a hit writer. That's called writing up. And everybody wants to do it. And he invited me to do it. And we wrote this one song together. Unfortunately, we only wrote this one, but I like it. It came out pretty good. So I actually had another song with a very similar title, and I loved the chorus to that song, but he thought we should take it in a whole new direction. I still feel like I want to finish that other one of these days. I wrote it, but it wasn't, the chorus was great, but the rest of it was so-so. So we wrote this instead. It must have looked bad to your mom and your dad. I could still see the look on their face when they walked in the door, and there you and I were, locked up in a loving embrace. I thought that our future was all in the past, but now, years later, we can look back and laugh, telling old war stories from love's battleground, where we've won and we've lost and turned it around. From the lowest of lows to the greatest of glories, safe in each other's arms, telling old war stories. Remember the night we had our big fight? You locked me outside in the yard. It started to rain and I pleaded in vain, but you made me sleep in the car. They say love conquers all, and I swear that it's true. 'Cause here I am now on this couch holding you, telling old war stories from love's battleground, where we've won and we've lost, and then turned it around. From the lowest of lows to the greatest of glories, safe in each other's arms, telling old war stories. From the lowest of lows to the greatest of glories, safe in each other's arms, telling old war stories. Or something like that. So yeah, I just remembered that song the other day and I decided to break it out. But you know what? You know what I have to do? I have a new single. Oh, and thank you so much, Leah, for the follow, and Savannah for the follow, and Zoe for the share. And Marissa, thank you for the follow. And Jack, thank you so much for sharing. And everybody, if you're enjoying my live, please share and follow me if you're not already. And also go to my website when you get a chance, SethHillaryJackson.com, and join my Discord server. There's actually a link in my profile now. I finally figured out how to do this. At least on TikTok there is. I guess I should put it on all the other platforms too. Thank you, Dominic, for the follow. And Lauren, thank you for the follow. So, you know, I have a new single that just came out yesterday. And it's sort of, I guess, you know, I never thought of this as a country song. I thought of it more as like a pop and R&B sort of thing. But, you know, I ran it through these, you know, AI analysis software to see what genre they think it is. And they're all telling me they think it's country, but I don't know. So I guess it's country-ish, but it's also, it came back with a mix of genres. You know, it depends on, I ran it through several of these programs, and one of them said it was country, another one said it was rock with country, and another one said it was rock with pop with country. But you decide, tell me what genre this is. See, country doesn't use this chord, usually. I mean, it does. Like the Eagles, you know, have their famous, what is it, Peaceful Easy Feeling, uses a major 7. This is called a major 7 chord. If you hear that sound, that's called the major 7 chord. But that's not too common in country. Oh, those eyes. Oh, your touch. Oh, the feelings you stir up. Deep breath. Deep breath, you excite me and scare me to death. Let's go somewhere, get so far gone that we don't care. Come with me, hold on tight. We can make it all the way tonight. On the edge, you and me, as close as we can ever be. Come with me. Oh, your scent. Oh, those lips. Oh, the way you move those hips. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You're so good I'm losing myself. Want more, more, more. Now every part of me is yours. Come with me. Hold on tight. We can make it all the way tonight. On the edge, you and me, as close as we can ever be. Come with me. You're all that matters. You're all I see. All I want's for you to come with me. Hold on tight. We can make it all the way tonight. On the edge, you and me, as close as we can ever be. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Oh, thank you so much, Draw, for 30 roses. Thank you. And let's see. Lauren and Dominic and Danny, thank you so much for the follow. And Lauren, thank you for the love, the hearts. And Kaylee, thank you for the share. And Annalise, thank you for the share. And Raina, thank you for the follow so much. I really appreciate all of you. So that's my brand new single that just came out yesterday. And you can actually download that. You can download many of the country songs. Most of them are not there, but my other songs, you can download them for free on my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. You could also, if you choose, you can choose to name a price and donate, but the prices start at free. And you can also get my merch and sign up for my Seth Heads newsletter on my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. So please go there and do those things. So as long as I did my latest single, that song was my latest single. Now I'm going to do the previous single, which is a whole different ball game, a whole different ball of wax, as they say. This song, I know, may offend some I actually had I'm still really angry about this and hurt, but I actually had the day after I sent out my announcement of this song, a close family member unsubscribed from my newsletter. This is a person that I have had trouble discussing certain issues with, especially, politics especially. This isn't exactly a political song, but it kind of is. I have other political songs. But even if you're offended by this song, you know it's true. That also may be the reason that person chose to do that, because they know it's true. And the usual disclaimer that there is an explicit word in this song, and I'm going to sing a sound-alike word to keep it family friendly. And you'll know which one it is because it's in the second line and it rhymes with Twitter. He calls it X. I still call it Twitter. Either way, that site has gone into the spitter. Name calling, rage trolling, lies and outright slander. Elon reposting Nazi propaganda. Lies move at the speed of light. No one cares what's wrong or what's right. People spit out insults to that space. They never say straight to your face. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Take a look at Newsmax, take a look at Fox. The way they talk to us, they think we're dumb as rocks. Non-stop, over the top, poison for the mind. 24/7, all outrage all the time. A creation of malignant dreams. A well-oiled hate machine. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Anti-social. 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 Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. They're fueling all the hate on anti-social media. So that was until yesterday, that was my latest single. So now it's my second most latest single. Oh, thank you, Perla. I'm so glad you like it. That is Perla, right? Did I say that right? My eyes are a little, and the screen's a little far away, so I have to. And hey, welcome, hey. And Catherine is here, and Andrew has joined my live. Welcome so much. Welcome so much. Does that make sense? But Michelle, welcome. Ruha. User has joined. Kermit, Riley, welcome to my live. Macy, Allie, Charlotte, I'm so glad you're here. Haley, Charlotte, thank you for liking the live. Oh, now I notice that comments and things, and these things are scrolling off my screen, and I am not able to see all the stuff that you're saying. Stuff is not, it's like, okay, now I just popped the chat out of the box. Let's see if that fixes things. No, it's not showing. So I see somebody liked the live and it just flashes off the screen and I don't get to see who did it. Breathe. Joy is here. Space is here. That's my favorite song, by the way. It's not really a song. So I'm what they call a deadhead, which is a huge fan of the Grateful Dead, and they were a rock band. I don't know if anybody knows them. They were a rock band from 1965 till 1995 when their founder and lead guitarist Jerry Garcia sadly passed away. But they're kind of, I guess, the original jam band, and it became a fixture of their show where they do these amorphous atonal jams that were kind of spacey sounding, so they became known as Space. So on every recording, they left behind like thousands of hours of live recordings. And on especially on all the recent ones, of the last half of their career pretty much, there's a section called Space. Tay, welcome to my live. Natalie, Sid, how are you? Kirsten. Thank you, Sarah, for sharing the live. Okay, now I can see. So popping the chat out may have helped. So if you're enjoying my live, everybody, please share it and like it and follow me if you're not following me already. I'm doing original songs for you. And what should I do next? Oh, I got this song. It's not recorded. It's new. This song means a lot to me. And I want to hear I want to know what you think of it. Because I started recording it and I'm kind of stuck on the recording. So, I think I want to release this to the world, but I'd love to hear what people think of it. This is like a song, I guess at my age, I used to, when I was younger, especially in high school, and I always felt like I didn't belong and I really wanted to fit in, and I tried so hard, and the harder I tried to fit in, the worse things got, But I kind of don't do that anymore. And actually, that's one of the things I'm kind of proud of about myself is just, I don't try to fit in. I mean, I don't try to not fit in. I don't go out of my way to not fit in. I'm myself. Even as an artist, when I started trying to promote myself as an artist. You know, they talk about having a personal brand, and a lot of artists, they have the costumes that they wear, and most of the stars you see on TV, they get all dressed up, and they have all this choreography and all this stuff, and it's like, I don't want to do that. My brand is just being me. And that's what this song is. Thank you so much, Martina. So let me know what you think of this song. This is a song about that very topic. And hopefully, maybe I hope it'll inspire other people who just want to be themselves. I've got no fashion sense. Don't like to follow trends. I dress the same as I did back in school. It killed me way back then. I never could fit in. But now I could care less if I'm not cool. I'm just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. I get anxious and depressed, distracted and obsessed, then sing away my troubles in a song. I fumble and I flail, I fall down and I fail, then pick myself back up and move along. Just being me, taking care of business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. When I'm gone, carve it on my grave. Here lies someone who lived his life his way, just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. No, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. Oh, thank you, Mimi or Mai, for the follow and $. Thank you so much for the follow. So I hope you like that song. If you followed me, I guess that must mean you'd like it. But let me know. And Vera and Lauren, welcome to my live. Emma, Max, Nakia, I'm sorry, Nikayla? Thank you so much for the follow. Nikayla. Thank you so much for the follow, and thank you for the share. And Liz, thank you for the follow. Delilah joined us. Pookies, hello. Sophie is here. Kai, welcome to my live. I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. I've been doing original songs. Shelby, welcome. Summer, how are you? Dux is here. Isabel, Kennedy, how are you? Naya, Ty, Sydney, welcome to my live. Kaylee, how are you? Justin, how are you? Jose, welcome to my live. I hope you're all having a good time tonight. So, oh, thank you, Justin, for the follow. I really appreciate you. So I'm going to do I guess I'll do a song. So, I have my songs on my website split up into categories. And one of the categories that means a lot to me, I have relationship songs, both happy and not so happy relationship songs. Those are separate categories. And I have my political songs. And I also have what I call mental health songs. And also silly songs and just what I call life songs. This one kind of fits into both the mental health and the life category. And I'm not sure if I have it in both or just I picked one. Some of the songs I placed into both categories. And I have albums with, each category is an album that you can download for free. Or you can name a price and support me, up to you. But this one means a lot to me. Actually, the last song I did, that's also, I guess, kind of a mental health song. I don't know. It's also in both categories, mental health song and life song. But I'm just laying low, got no place to go, but I've got time. I don't need a car. I've got my guitar and this song of mine. Maybe I should be bored, just me and these four walls. Maybe I should have more, but I'm fine living small. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. Had a bite to eat. Got 2 shoes on my feet and a place called home. My body works okay. Bills will all get paid, and I like this song. Maybe I could have more, but I could have a lot less. Maybe I can afford a little time with no stress. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. There are crazy days that tire me out to the bone. It's fine sometimes if the world wants to leave me alone. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. Gratitude and a heartbeat. What more does anyone need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Thank you, Kaylee, for the follow, and Loco for the follow, and Dot for the share. Oh, and Meadow, thank you so much for the rose. I really appreciate the love. Thank you, everyone. And that song, by the way, I originally wrote that. The title was Not a Whole Lot. But that line, gratitude and a heartbeat, just kept coming at me. And I thought, I feel like that possibly is the best line I've ever written, because it's like, I'll never come closer, I don't think, to the meaning of life than that. Gratitude and a heartbeat. What more does anyone need? So I made a t-shirt out of that. And then I decided, and I wear it a lot, I wear it proudly. And then I decided to make these t-shirts, and other items available as merch on my website. So if you want to share that message and wear that message, go to my website and check out the merch. I've done that with several of my songs, actually. There are certain lines that I feel like, God, that line just says something that stands on its own. So I created merch out of several of these song lyrics. Excuse me. Oh, I just noticed Roger is here and Matea has joined. I have 3 windows. I don't know how long ago Roger joined, if he's still here. But hello if you are, and Matea, how are you? Welcome to my live stream. And I'm doing original songs for you. And now I have my windows all messed up. So let me straighten them out. I forgot what I was saying. Probably doesn't matter. Must not have been important, right? That song, So I wrote it and released it with the original title, Not a Whole Lot, and then I changed the title, got a new album cover, took it down from the streaming platforms and re-released it with the new title, Gratitude in a Heartbeat. So, yeah, I do things like that. I actually have a song. Oh, I'm going to do that now, actually. It's a mental health song that means a lot to me. I have a song that I released on my first album. Oh, Stacy, welcome. How are you, Stacy? Thank you for being here. Mar, welcome. Ash, welcome. Welcome to my live, everybody. Maria? Valentina, how are you? Shh. Hello, shh. Hi, Stacy. Hope you're having a good night. What was I saying? I just forgot what I was saying. I was going to do something and I forgot what it is. Oh, yeah. So I have this song that I put on my album, and I had this chorus, and I knew what I wanted this song to be about, and I couldn't figure out how to write it. And I was putting out this album, so I just made up a story, and I wrote the song, and I put it on the album, and it's pretty good. Yes, mental health. So, and a couple of years later, I finally figured out how I really wanted to write it. So the song that's on the album, it's called Forgive. And I don't really like that version anymore. I was thinking of just re-releasing the album and replacing it. But I took the backing track, and I took the chorus, and I wrote a whole new rest of the song around it. And I released it, and it's called Forgive 2. And I would call this a mental health song. So, Stacy, I don't know if you heard the song I just did, but that one's Gratitude in a Heartbeat. So I see you said gratitude, and I just played the song of gratitude, and now I'm going to play a song of forgiveness. You called me stupid. You called me lazy. You called me selfish. You betrayed me. Now every day I carry round the pain, but it hurts me more to hold on to the blame. I forgive you. I really have to. I'm tired of going through hell. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. Can't shake this feeling. I should be perfect. I can be brilliant, or else be worthless. It always feels like I did something wrong. But I've been way too angry far too long. I forgive you. I really have to. I'm tired of going through hell. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. You hurt me more than you could know, but that all happened long ago. And now it's up to me to stand on my 2 feet. I forgive you. I really have to. I'm tired of going through hell. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. Thank you, Kay, for the share, and thank you, person with many emojis, for the share. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Micah, for joining. Lily, sorry. Riley, thank you for liking my live. And again, the messages are now scrolling off the screen faster than I can see them, and I don't know why this should be happening, but it is. Let me see if I can expand the window a little bit. No, expanding the window did not help. I can see Betsy joined. Welcome, Alicia. Delaney, welcome to my live. Rose, how are you? But for some reason, the messages, I got this message panel, or whatever you want to call it, and it's not scrolling. So that means messages are just disappearing. They're coming and going faster than I can read them. Marley, Erica, welcome to my live. JJ Campbell, how are you? Cam, Kenya, Megan, welcome, and Emily. Pending error, welcome to my live. Emily. Megan, I saw that. You liked the live and it went, oh, Megan, thank you so much for 3 roses. I really appreciate you so much. And I can see now the shares. Thank you so much for the shares. So, what should we do next? So I haven't done any of the songs from my silly song category yet. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know how much longer I can actually go, everybody, because for those of you who have been following me, you know this already, but I have long COVID, which manifests as chronic fatigue. So I was actually feeling pretty good, but I'm starting to, I'm afraid there's something called post-exertional malaise. And if you over-exert past your threshold, you get what's called a crash, where just the fatigue gets really much worse and can last for days or weeks or whatever. And the problem is you don't know what your threshold is until it's too late. But I'm starting to feel a little of that fatigue, so I'm kind of hesitating to do too many more songs. But I do love to tell stories. Okay, well, I'm going to do this song anyway. I may regret it. But there is a story that goes with this song. This actually started out as a songwriting exercise. it wasn't even going to be a song. I signed up. So I went to music school. Actually, when I first decided I wanted to get serious and become a songwriter, I realized I barely really played the guitar at all. I was not very good. And, I'd written about a dozen songs. I'm like, some of them turned out pretty good. And so I thought, well, I think I might be able to do this, but I really was smart enough to at least think that I needed to learn. So I found this music school in California, and I packed up sold off everything I owned just pretty much that I couldn't fit in the car. And I went to California. And I went to music school. But not so long ago, see, that's a whole other story that I could go off with that too, but a couple of years ago, I saw this free music class on arranging from the Berklee College of Music. It was free. I thought, well, I studied arranging in music school, but maybe I could use a refresher course. So I signed up for this arranging class, and the first week they said, okay, assignment for next week, bring in a song and we'll blah, 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 blah. A new song that you haven't. I'm like, I don't have any songs. I hadn't written any songs. I got to write a song. But, when I start to write a song, it often becomes like a big project. The pro songwriters, and I've done this too. They can bang out a song, and they usually do. They have these writing sessions. 3 hours is a standard writing session. They usually finish a song in 3 hours. I've done that, and I've done it on my own. I've written songs really quickly, but a lot of times it just takes me forever to write a song. So I'm like, I'm not gonna go through the whole project of writing a song just for this class. So I'm gonna just throw something together. And it was just silly. And then I suddenly realized when I was part of the way through it that, hey, wait, this could become a real song. So I took the skeleton of it and I changed it, and I turned it into this. And I really like this because it's a sing-along, it's fun, and it's really a celebration of songs and songwriting. I want to write a song for no reason in particular. Don't want to make it long. No, I'd rather keep it simpler. So here it is. Sing it with me. 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 I feel good. Feeling real good. So sing it with me. Sing it with me. Sing it with me. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-dum. Just throwing in some words to carry on the melody. Create another verse. Leave it as my legacy. So here it is. Sing it with me. Sing it with me. Sing it with me. Sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. I feel good, feeling real good. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-dum. A song doesn't need a reason. It's just a little rhyme. It doesn't need a deeper meaning if it's a good time. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. I feel good, feeling real good. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-dum. Oh, I see Joyce. has joined. And thank you so much for all the shares. Person with rose and other emojis. And Giselle, thank you for sharing my live. And please go to my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. Join my Discord server. There's a link in my profile that is now clickable. That will take you to my Discord server. We can all get to know each other. And also, you will be, oh, thank you, Dia, for the share. And you'll be the first to know when I go live. And thank you, Kindle, for the follow. I really appreciate you. And if you're really enjoying my live, please share and follow if you're not already. And join my Discord. And go to my website. I know I'm asking you so many things, right? I'm so demanding, aren't I? Oh, here's a song I haven't done in a while. I said I'm getting tired, but I hate to stop. I may regret this. Well, I think tomorrow I'm probably not going to go live. I've been going live, I think this is like the 4th day in a row, especially because it's TikTok has this live fest thing going on, and this is the week for musicians. And by the way, if you want to send, I think gifts are worth some kind of points now. So if you want to help out with that, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I do have a live goal that you can help out with and help me with the live fest. I guess the more gifts I get, the more diamonds I get, or coins, whatever they called, the more points I get. And then there's a leaderboard, and I'm not sure if I get anything for being on the leaderboard or not, but it would sure feel good. Oh, and thank you, Kindle, for sharing, and it's me, Paulo, for sharing my live. And Grace and Amber, welcome, and Autumn, welcome. Okay, this is kind of a, I have a lot of regrets in my life. I've got songs of regret. This is one of them. And, I got into my dream college. I've told this story on my, in my profile. I've been, posting videos with my story. And despite being told I would never get accepted, I applied to Brown University. I was one of, I graduated one of the top kids in my class, but I had no special great achievements or anything. But I applied to Brown University, and I was like, oh, I want to go there. And even my guidance counselor said, nah, don't bother with that. You should apply to, the little Ivies like Tufts. Ever since then, I've always had something against Tufts, but every time I think of Tufts, I think of my guidance counselor telling me not to bother applying to Brown. But I got accepted. And I kind of feel like the regret now that I didn't really take maximum advantage of it, because I was, for various reasons, I was like, partying too much, and I won't go into all that. But that became the starting point for this song. Partied way too hard, watched my college years go up in smoke. I messed up at my job. I've bought high and I've sold low. Sometimes I've tried too much and others not enough. I hate that I've been unkind. Got a list a mile long of all that I've done wrong. Now let me tell you what I've realized. I've made mistakes, both big and small. I've got regrets about them all. But if there was just one I had the power to undo the worst thing I've ever done was hurting you. I've got it through my head. Now we both know that I'm the one to blame. I'd say sorry till I'm dead if maybe it would make you feel okay. You were so good to me. In my mind I could see the way it should have been. The dream I have in life is I could make it right, and you might let me in again. 'Cause I've made mistakes, both big and small. I've got regrets about them all. But if there was just one I had the power to undo, the worst thing I've ever done was hurting you. The worst thing I've ever done was hurting you. Hurting you. Hey Nicole, how are you? Great to see you this evening. Thank you, Neely. I see Ann is here and Danica is here and Ruby and Tess. Welcome to my live. I'm Seth Hillary Jackson doing original songs. So, you know, that song, I decided to write a sequel. It's the only time I've done that. I thought it was a good idea. You know, let's say you get a second chance. Let's say that happens. You got to make it worth, you know, you got to take advantage of it, right? So, wait, I got to move this window over because the comment is not fully on the screen. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, you know, I was going to do the sequel to this song, which is probably not what you want to hear right now because this is a love song. But I can do one of my heartbreak songs for you. But let me do this one first, and then I'll. I'm so sorry to hear that news, though. That's sad. His loss. That's what I say. Now my windows are all out of whack again. Okay, so anyway, here we go. I said a lot of things I shouldn't. I guess I took more than I gave. Things you asked me to, I wouldn't. I really hate who I became. Still, you kept the faith in who I always was. Now I'll give it all I've got to really earn your love. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I want to make you happy. It could be fighting off some disaster, or just saving you a trip to the store, or a neck rub so you'll feel pampered. togetherness behind closed doors. Anything to bring your world a little light. Every day until the day I bid this world goodbye. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. 'Cause baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. I can't promise roses 24/7 or an endless state of blissful heaven. But even on the worst of days, you'll know I'm with you all the way. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. My heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. Yeah, it probably is for the best. You know, even if it doesn't feel that way at the moment. But you know, okay, instead of doing an out-and-out song that's only about heartbreak, this might be my last one because I'm really feeling this fatigue and I probably should have stopped before, but I don't want to stop. I may regret this. But anyway, oh, thank you, Angie, for the rose. I really appreciate it. Oh, Mads, thank you for the follow. And thank you, Grace, and for the follow, and Casey. And thank you so much, Lindsay, for sharing the live. And if you're enjoying my live, please do share. And if you're not following me yet, please do that. And also I have a Discord server. There is a link in my profile. So please join my Discord. We can all get to know each other. So I'm going to do this song. This is about any situation. It could be a heartbreak or anything where it just feels hopeless. You're depressed, like all is lost. When you've lost another battle and you're staring at the wall and you struggle to remember what you're living for, and the ever-growing shadows are the only thing you see, trust that you're right where you need to be. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. Just you, your thoughts and feelings can seem too much to face. But if it doesn't kill you, you know what they say. In the middle of the tunnel, you can still imagine light and the possibilities. In the sunshine, darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. You'll be up and down. You'll be lost and found. That place of doubt is where we work it out. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness is revealing. It's a place to take it slow, where hope has room to grow. Darkness is for dreaming. It's a place to start again. An unexpected friend. Darkness is for dreaming. And if you like that, I actually have merch on my website with Darkness is for Dreaming, like t-shirts and coffee mugs and things like that, because I feel like that's just a good message that stands on its own, independently of the song. I've done that with several of my songs. So go to my website. And if you're enjoying my live, please do follow me also and go and join my Discord. I know I have a long list of things I'm asking you to do. Oh, and thank you, Yvette, for the follow. So I don't know, I'm probably going to have to end this because of my chronic fatigue. I've actually gone longer than I expected. I hope I am not going to regret this because of the post-exertional malaise, which is a thing for those of us who have chronic fatigue, whether it be from long COVID or otherwise. Yeah, well, I'm going to take, actually today I got up, quote, early. I got up at before 1 o'clock. I went to bed a little late. I went to bed like a little after 1 p.m., a.m. That's a little later than I like to go to bed. I go to bed like somewhere between 12 and 1. I wake up for like an hour or so in the middle of the night or early morning. Then I go back to bed and I usually get up. I wake up again anywhere between noon and 3 p.m., sometimes even after 3. Then I get up and I can go a couple of hours and I got to lie down. On a good day, I can go from like whenever I get up till I go to bed, like from let's say 2 p.m. to midnight, with only having to lie down once for half an hour. That's on a really great day. Normally I have to lie down for 20 minutes to a half an hour, 3 or 4 times before I go to bed. I always take a nap before I go live. That's why, we eat dinner like around 6:30. And then, we sit around chatting for a while. Then I always got to take a nap before I go live. That's why I can usually never make it before 9 p.m. I shoot for 9 p.m. I'm always happy if I can make it like at 8:45. Like, that's a big win. I made it. Today I just missed 9 p.m. I was close. But I'm really so happy all of you have been here. And, if I'm not singing songs, I can tell stories. I can answer questions. I can do, I tell stories. If you've been following me and you've been, watching my videos, I've been telling many stories. Actually, the reason I even got on TikTok to begin with, I was in this music marketing class. And we had this weekly thing where we'd meet with somebody, and I forget what we'd have a little assignment, and we'd go over it with this person. And the first week, I love to tell stories. And the guy who I was talking with noticed that. And he says, I was my main social media platform, because I have ADHD, and, I don't, I can't pay attention for a long period. So the platform with the bird where you tweet little, just, you don't have to read long things, 240 characters. You're reading and writing. So that was my main platform. I like to write, but I'd like to, this guy said, you should go to TikTok because you like to tell stories. And I thought, TikTok? God, that's the last platform I thought I'd go onto, but I do love to tell stories. So, and then I found out about TikTok Live, and I was live streaming on other platforms, but it's really hard to get discovered on other platforms. So I thought maybe that would be really great to go live on TikTok, but they say you need 1,000 followers. So I was slowly posting videos and slowly getting followers. And when I got to 750, I got this notification out of the blue from TikTok, you can now go live. It's like, wow. And this has been amazing. This is just like the best thing. I'm still on other platforms. You can, there's actually a link in my bio that you have to copy and paste it into your browser. It's not clickable, but that takes you to a smart link that takes you to all my streaming platforms and my website and my social media. But I am on the other platforms, but it's like really hard to get discovered. They just don't send new audience to you. It's just not like TikTok's amazing. It's amazing to get exposure on it, and it's amazing. So I'm up to, from 750 followers at the end of May, I'm up to over 5,000. And if I get to 10,000, then I can apply for the TikTok Creator Program. So all of you who are following me and sharing me I really appreciate you, and hopefully you're enjoying my live. So it's, we both get something out of this, and I just love being in front of you and sharing my music with you, and seeing your comments, and I see Hayden has a question. I think that's a question, or else she's puzzled. I can't tell which it is. But if you have a question, I'd love to answer your question if possible. And so thank you, Hayden, for the follow, and Miss Princess for the follow, and Jock, thank you for the share. So let's see, my list of requests: follow me, join my Discord, go to my website. That's not that much, is it? Stanford. I didn't go to Stanford. I went to Brown. I actually did apply to Stanford for graduate school. It was my first choice, actually, for business school. But I don't even want to think about what I wrote in my application. I guess I was a little too honest. My heart was totally not in this. And I basically told them that on my application. And so I did not get accepted to Stanford, but I did get accepted to the Wharton School. And I went there, but I probably shouldn't have, because my heart was totally not in it. And if you've heard my song Job Search Blues, that kind of sums it up. Not really, but I wrote that out of not just the frustration of the job search, but the fact that, I don't know, everybody at Wharton was so obsessed with, the careerism and the materialism and everything. So I was kind of down on the whole thing. But Brown was, it was really the greatest. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Santi, for the fest burst. I really appreciate the love. Thank you. So I really think Brown is like the greatest college if you really want to learn. But I as I wrote in that song, I really have regrets that I didn't, for various reasons, that I didn't take full advantage of it. I just, it's not like I didn't work hard in my major. I worked hard in a bunch of my classes, but then I kind of filled out a lot of my schedule with like the easiest classes I could find, And even the easy classes, you could learn a lot if you did the work. And they were only easy because the way they graded the classes, they didn't demand much. But even the very easy classes were great if you wanted to learn. Like there was this class, it was a science fiction class. Everybody said, oh, that's the easiest class. Well, they assigned like a book a week, and they discussed the books. Oh, thank you, Daddy, for the rose. Thank you so much. So they assigned, a book a week. I usually avoided classes that had that much reading because I didn't realize at the time I had undiagnosed ADHD, and that was one of the reasons I could not sit there and read. I couldn't imagine how people could read a book a week. I'd fall asleep. Actually, I posted a video about this the other day. If I start sitting down to read, I'd fall asleep. But this class, oh, thank you, another rose. Thank you so much, Daddy. And oh, 10 more roses. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you for the love. But this class, they assigned the books, but they only had 4 assignments. So you only had to read 5 of the 10, 12 books that they assigned. And the assignment was a 1-page paper. And you had to compare 2 of the books. But you didn't have to compare a different 2 each time. You didn't have to, I read book 1, and then, the second week I compared book 1 and book 2. And then the third assignment, I compared book 3 and book 2. And then I put book 4 and book 3. So I didn't have to keep reading. They didn't check to see if you were reading different books each time. But my last paper, I just didn't know what to say. I mean, I read the books. I liked them. I thought they were, they were meaningful. I could see why they were assigned. But I didn't know how to write the paper. And my paper was so bad. It was embarrassingly bad. I'm embarrassed to even think about how bad the paper was. And the grade, he wrote substandard, but still gave me a passing grade. They wrote the word substandard. And there was this other class on film. I only took it for the same reason, because there was a lot of assignments, but you didn't have to do all of them. And you had to write these short papers, these 1-page papers. And one of my papers, I actually did see the movie, but I just used all the wrong terminology, and the professor kept marking things wrong, and then he wrote, "Did you even see this film?" But he still gave me a passing grade. So, but I wasn't really that interested in learning the history of film. It was the history and aesthetics of film. I just took it because it was, they said it was an easy class to pass. And I regret doing that. Hayden, how are you? Thank you for the follow, Sarah. And thank you, Kenzie, for the follow. So, but I took computer science. That was a notoriously difficult major. And I did really well in my computer classes. Thank you, Jocelyn, for the follow. And Sarah, if I didn't say that already, thank you for the follow. So, yeah, But the environment at Brown was really, everybody who was there really wanted to be there. And in most classes, everybody who's in the class, because they have this open curriculum, everybody who's in the class really wanted to be in that class. Oh, thank you, Daddy, for 9 roses and another one. And thank you, Dot, for the follow. And because they also had this, they had this, grades were optional at Brown. And if you failed a course, they didn't give you an F. It just doesn't go on your record. So it's not called an F, it's called a no credit. I teach songwriting. So the attitude of the students there, everybody was really happy there. And when I went to visit the campus after I'd been accepted, I thought, wow, I couldn't believe how friendly everybody was. And it's a very friendly school, and it's happy. People are happy. There have been these surveys, the happiest campuses, and Brown has ranked near the top of a lot of those surveys. Oh, thank you, Jocelyn, for what is that called, a love you? It's a heart with an arrow through it. I can't see the name of it. I've seen this before. When I'm streaming on this app that I'm on now, Streamlabs, I don't get to see the names of the gifts you send me. It shows me a picture. That's very frustrating. I told TikTok, why don't you let me see the names of them on this platform? But I think that's called a love you. Is that right? Thank you, Jocelyn. I love you too. I love all of you. And I'm so glad you're here. And I'm so glad you're listening to me tell my little stories. I'm glad you were hearing my songs, and now I'm glad you're listening to my stories. But anyway, thank you for the question. Oh, and thank you, Daddy, for... Oh, wait. For the love you, I think that's called. 2 of them in a row. 3 of them. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you so much. I know. Oh, thank you for 11 more roses. Thank you so much. Now, I was going to end the live, but now I feel like I don't want to end the live now. But I kind of have to, like, pretty soon. If I have any hope. Oh, thank you, Jocelyn, for the dolphin. You people are so great. Thank you so much. Another story. Oh, my God. Well, I have so many stories. I don't even know where to, I've told a lot of stories. I don't know if I should repeat the stories that, oh, thank you, Daddy. You made my day also. God. Where to begin? I've told all these stories about my summer camp. I haven't even told all the stories of my summer camp. There's so many I haven't told. Summer camp was such a big part of my childhood. Actually, there was this one camp I went to where I was there for 3 years, and 2 of the years I had a horrible time. Oh, God, I don't know if I really should be playing any more songs, Megan. But, there is the story behind, because I don't want to get, I'm afraid of getting my post-exertional malaise. I've already kind of probably played more than I should. But, yeah, I didn't play that one tonight. But there is a story. That's the first song I ever wrote. And I was at the Wharton School when I wrote it. And, I had for years, I had an older brother who was like always the musician in the family. And I didn't start playing really. I mean, I took some guitar lessons. I told these stories on my videos. But I took some guitar lessons when I was 11. That didn't go well. I gave it up, mostly because I'd rather play sports, but also for other reasons. So I didn't really play guitar until I was in college. And oh, thank you, Daddy, for the 4 tiny dinies. Wow, that's amazing. But my brother was writing songs when he was in high school, and I was like, if I wasn't jealous enough, and he was in this band that was popular at the high school, and they played at all the high school dances, and then he started writing songs, and I was like, oh my God, that's like, I wish I could do that. So I think he wrote his first song when, oh, thank you, Jocelyn, for 7 heart puffs. Thank you so much. So I guess he was 16 and I was 14 when he first started writing songs. And if I wasn't jealous enough about his, playing the piano, and he played drums also. But he played keyboard in his band. But the songwriting is like, God, I wish I could do that. And then when I was in my last semester at Wharton, oh, thank you, Daddy, for 3 dolphins. Oh, thank you so much. So it was my last semester at Wharton, and my heart was totally not in it. And then I talked to him on the phone, and he had written another song, and I said, God, I wish I could write songs. And he said, well, write one. So, I really, honestly, oh, thank you, Jocelyn. Oh, I said that already, 7 hearts, but thank you again. I can't thank you enough. So he said, write one. And I honestly didn't think I knew how, but it was really weird. Once I made the decision to write a song, I just said, okay, what am I going to write about? And there was the job search was like this, the whole job search thing was like every conversation at Wharton seemed like, well, how's your job search going? So I wrote that song. Oh, Lily, I'm so glad you want to hear that song, but I really think I'm better off not playing another song because I just don't want, I may have already passed my post-exertional malaise threshold, but I'm really feeling the fatigue now. So next time, if you're following me, and if you're on my Discord server, please join my Discord server. 1 verse. Okay, the last verse. I'll do the last verse. You talked me into it. Against my better judgment. The last verse. I get back home and there's a letter from me. The envelope said that it's from the company I spoke to last week, and I thought I had a chance, so I opened it up. It said, no, sorry, that's not the last verse. I fold the letter up, I add it to the pile with all the other dings I've been saving all the while. I think about my friends who were making 50 grand, but I'm a-sitting here without an offer in hand. I guess I should be busy looking through recruiting sites to find some more positions to which I can apply. But something deep inside me says I won't be amused. I expect another dose of the job search blues. Oh, thank you, Jocelyn, for 20 roses. Thank you so much. But if you're following me and if you're on my Discord server, and I can't emphasize enough how much I would love for you to join my Discord server, and there is a clickable link in my bio now, you will be the first to know if I go live, and also if you're following me and have your notifications set. And if you're here for my next live, then I'll do the whole song for you. All right, well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here, and thank you for all the comments and the love and the gifting. Thank you so much. Those gifts mean so much to me. You know, aside from the fact that they're gifts, but they also just make me feel appreciated, and especially this week or this month, there's the TikTok Live Fest for musicians, and I think I get points for each diamond or coin or whatever they are. So those are even more helpful than usual this week. But they're always, I don't want to minimize how much I appreciate them at any time, not only this week. So they have some like competition where, you know, the more of these diamonds you get, I don't know if they're called diamonds on your end. I guess they're called coins on your end. Thank you, Daddy. On my end, they're called diamonds. So, oh, thank you, Jocelyn, for the love. I love you so much. Everybody, all of you. So, the more diamonds you get, the higher up you rank in this ranking. And they have a leaderboard, which I haven't seen yet. I don't know what happens if I make it onto the leaderboard. Maybe it's just a feel-good thing. I don't know if there's any award or prize. I think there may be some kind of award for the winner. I probably have no chance of being the winner, but if I could just get on the leaderboard, that would be amazing. Because I'm competing. I have, we're up to 5,000 followers, but I'm competing against people that have like 100,000. So I don't expect I'll be able to beat those people. But we're growing. We are growing, everybody. So, thank you so much, Jocelyn. I really appreciate it. So please join my Discord. And you too, Nicole. And I'm so glad you're here. And you too, Daddy. I'm so glad all of you are here. And